A very good morning. Thanks for clicking on to the Thursday edition of Vogan's European Outlook. Well, the wait for uh, something resembling a beast from the east may, in fact, be over as the GFS ensemble and other models are now starting to see something very interesting as we press through next week. Up until now, we've had the fight between Atlantic and Arctic, and certainly at this moment in time, we've got that resistance with Arctic air lingering over Scotland, much milder conditions affecting southern parts of the Republic, England and Wales, temperatures of 12, maybe even 13 or 14 degrees in the south today. Big contrast, but at that dividing line over the north of England into southern Scotland, we've got that mix of rain, sleet, and snow that has just been plaguing us most of this winter, really. Low level snow has always been hit and miss, but certainly up over higher ground, there's parts of the Highlands that have seen snow lying for over a month now, with Lochmorlock near Aviemore frozen over pretty much for the last month. So it has been winter, especially up across more northern parts of the British Isles. We, of course, in recent days, seen the first snow across central London. And, what is going to get interesting is the fact that the modelling is now starting to show something that I've been kind of harping on about all winter. And there has been, of course, that reluctance, that delay. We've never seen that true reversal in the mean zonal winds up within the stratosphere into the troposphere, but there is hints of something much more significant coming in, much more locked in place as we go forward. So this is off the GFS. This is the 5,000 foot level temperatures, or 850. And you can see here some colder over southeastern Europe at this moment in time, and across north and northeastern Europe, including the north of the UK. But you notice here, as we go forward, we've got that push of milder air constantly trying to push into the cold air, and you've got that resistance. But the cold does win out, and as we go through the weekend here, we're going to see somewhat of an area of high pressure building in. With fresh snow on the ground, we could easily see double digits below freezing across particularly northern parts of the British Isles. But we've got that constant push, the strong jet stream coming in off the Atlantic, the block of cold air over Scandinavia, and that we're on that southern flank of the cold air across the northern half of the British Isles. But watch what happens as we go from the weekend coming up through next week. Watch how Europe starts to turn bitterly, bitterly cold. And that is usually the first telltale signs of a major cold spell coming to the British Isles. Where, of course, the last time we seen it was the end of February, early March 2018. And this is something that I believe is on the cards here. You notice here how the cold air gathers strength over the eastern side of the continent. And then as we go forward, notice here how the purples, the deep cold, starts to retrograde, build westwards here, pushing the Atlantic air out, forcing it north into Greenland. That, of course, is representative of high pressure, a nice blocking area of high pressure over the North Atlantic extending into Greenland. But watch how, with a big strong area of high pressure positioned between Scotland and Iceland, that acts as a wheel drawing that fiercely cold air over Scandinavia, over northwestern Russia. It starts to pull it westwards into the British Isles, and that is a classic beast from the east type setup here, folks. So something definitely worth keeping an eye on. Yes, it can change. Yes, the models can back away from the extreme, but this is something at least to take hold of and hope that we can get this potentially. This is a chart for Friday the 5th of February. So, of course, a week tomorrow. It's not that far away now. And it certainly is very interesting indeed with regards to bitterly cold easterly winds. And if you notice here, if you follow the isobars from the southern half of the UK and northern France, it extends all the way back towards southern parts of Scandinavia and even Russia here. So we're pulling our air directly in from a bitterly cold continent here. So this would be a true beast from the east if it materialises. You also notice here the warmth over southeastern Europe. Could be talking about record warmth here. Of course, Spain was seeing record-breaking temperatures over the last couple of days here after what was a bitterly cold start to January. So a big turnaround here across Iberia. So lots of things on the cards here, folks. And I think the worst of winter has yet to come. Hope you have a great day, and I'll be back in the next couple of days with more. Bye for now.